This song has been on our hearts for a long time. And as we got ready for it, I kept thinking about changing lyrics and like making it a different way. And then I realized we're singing this right before communion. What is it about? When we say the Lord, who are we referring to? And we're referring to Jesus. We're referring to Jesus who came down to this earth, walked among us, and learned what it's like to be human, who faced temptation, hunger, sadness, anger, pain, shame, and death. And all of this so that we could have this connection, not only to God, but to each other, so that we could love each other, so we could help each other, help heal wounds caused by the system. Help us reimagine who our neighbor is. Reimagine what it's like to have abundant life. And I'm so grateful to hear in so many other places that we get the opportunity to reimagine God, to reimagine what Jesus meant for us, to reimagine what Christianity is like, and to usher in something that is whole and loving and healing. And if there's anything that I want for when I think about my children, when I think about our children, I just want the Lord's, Jesus's blessing.
The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace.
The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May God turn her face toward you and give you peace.
Amen.
the night Jesus was betrayed, he had dinner with his disciples, brought them together. Jesus knew what he was about to face. Jesus knew what the disciples were about to face. So he had this dinner in recognition of Passover, but he wanted it to be something else, ushering in those next years. So as you take communion today, I want you to take it with that same spirit of renewal, remembering where you came from, remembering the gift of Jesus, and letting that propel you to where you're going forward, to where you want your family to go forward, to where you want your children to go forward. Life continues on. God continues on. It takes on the form of what you imagine. You can have a small, spiteful God, or you can have a God that is larger than anything you can ever imagine. It's up to you. As for me, my husband, and our house, we have chosen a God that loves us all. We have chosen a God that gave up everything because of that love of us. And I hope, I pray that everyone listening here, everyone watching, chooses that same God. God of love and inclusion, a God of power and endless possibilities, a God of forgiveness, a God of joy, even in that time of sorrow. So I want you to take whatever you set aside, a wafer, a cracker, a goldfish, licorice, whatever it is. I want you to take it in your hand right now. As you hold it, remember, this symbolizes the body of Jesus, which was broken for us. Jesus knows what it's like to be broken. But being broken is not the end. So I want you to break it and eat. And likewise, Jesus took the cup and said, "This cup represents my blood." And we all know what it's like to lose your blood, to pour your heart and soul into something and have it gone. But again, that's not the end. So as you drink, I want you to drink a renewal life. And I want you to accept God's blessing, not just for you, but for others that come behind. Come on, Bev.
May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children.
May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children.
May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children. May his grace go before you, and behind you, and beside you, all around you, and within you. He is with you. He is with you. In the morning, in the evening, in your coming, and your going, in your weeping, your rejoicing. He is for you. 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 Yeah. Amen. His favor be upon you for 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, their children, and their children. May his presence be before you, and behind you, and beside you, all around you, and within you. He is with you.